Today on UIW TV, San Antonio cracks down on scooter rules, and UIW celebrates Mardi Gras with Party Gras, all on UIW TV. But first, let's take a sneak peek at our weather.
Spring has finally sprung, which means storm season is finally here. When will we see them, and will this cold weather finally subside? UIW TV is starting now.
It's Thursday, March 21st. I'm Joanna Santillan.
And I'm Angelo Mitchell. Welcome to this week's broadcast. Hope you had a great spring break. Joanna, how was your spring break?
It was good, Angelo. Not long enough, though.
I second that notion. Let us know how you spent your spring break on our social media at UIW TV. We'll show some of your responses later in the show.
The city of San Antonio is cracking down on scooters. The San Antonio area appears to be tightening its enforcement on the number of e-scooters on city streets and sidewalks. 70 e-scooters were impounded for being parked in prohibited areas in late December, with an increasing number of riders and pedestrians they've collided with ending up in local emergency rooms.
I think the e-scooters are really good for the environment and they make getting around easy, but it kind of makes things hard whenever they're all over the sidewalks and there's no organized place for them to be.
In order to learn more about the scooters, the City of San Antonio has established a temporary set of rules. The 6-month pilot program will allow the city to gather ridership data and study how the vehicles are being used. They are establishing operating fees and $50 impoundment fines for improperly parked vehicles. So make sure you ride safely in San Antonio.
On March 24th, the Office of Admissions hosted Cardinal Experience Weekend to over 150 high school seniors. Here's Gia to give you a closer look on what went on during the event.
Cardinal Experience Weekend is considered one of the biggest recruitment events that the Office of Admission hosts. This event allowed high school seniors from San Antonio and the surrounding areas to come and see what it's like to be a UIW Cardinal.
Today we are hosting our Cardinal Experience Weekend. So today we have our preview day where we have welcomed about 483 guests and students to UIW today.
Students were separated into groups by their interested major and given presentations by representatives from each department as well as a student panel. Not only was this event a perfect opportunity for prospective students to get more information about their major, but it was also a chance for them to get a glimpse of what college life is like.
It actually leads right into our second event, which we call the Overnighter. This is an opportunity for high school seniors to actually stay on campus with the current UIW student, and they actually do an activity. We do an activity together in the evening. They get to stay overnight and attend classes with that student the following day.
UIW hosts this event once a semester. For more info on how you can be a part of the next one, contact the UIW Office of Admissions. For UIW TV, I'm Gia Gutierrez.
Students attended Professional Development Day to learn what to do when joining the workforce. Donna Chang has more on the story.
Career Services held a Professional Development Day on February 27 in Student Engagement Center.
Professional Development Day is a workshop to help students learn about how to network and professionally dress, as well as get their resumes reviewed. The first part of the workshop is a presentation done by our employer partners, where they help students how to navigate on the networking aspect of events, how to present themselves, their elevator pitch, how to carry a conversation with recruiters, and basically the networking aspect of it.
The 4-hour event had a networking and professional dress presentation. Students get to know what's a good fit in the professional world. The presentation also shows students how to present themselves and how to navigate conversations with recruiters.
The second part of that presentation is how to dress professionally. Nowadays, there's a lot of styles that are going on in our day and age. So they kind of touch base on those things and what's a good fit and what's not a good fit in the professional world in respect to dressing accordingly.
The event also provided one-on-one resume reviews. There were about 20 employer partners in attendance. They reviewed resumes and gave feedback specific to the student's major. The informal setting encouraged students and gave them more confidence.
The university's pharmacy program has set new records. The NAPLEX exam, taken by students ready to get their license, has been stated at nearly 97% first-time passing rate in the class. This made UIW rank third compared to other schools that take the same exam. The school is now in the top 17% of schools in the country. Congratulations to the Phelps School of Pharmacy for their hard work.
UIW is also celebrating this month by hosting 16 different events for Women's History Month. These events include presentations from authors, movie screenings, musical performances, and art exhibits. Events will conclude, however, on March 30th with the Girls Global Summit. More than 250 girls from over 20 area schools are expected to attend, focusing primarily on expanding horizons and encouraging empathy.
Dr. Louis Agnesi was honored for his hard work of 30 plus years by being presented a statue. He was surrounded by family and friends when the university unveiled the brand new statue of him by the Student Engagement Center. Dr. Agnesi is responsible in part to expanding the university throughout the state and world and for starting the first football program, which is now Division I status.
Ash Wednesday was 2 weeks ago, and many practicing Catholics went to Mass to start the Lent season. The services took place at the Chapel of Our Lady in the AD building on March 6th. The day marks the start of Lent, where Catholics go to Mass and get blessed with ash on their foreheads. Carmen Aguilera explains why it's important for her.
Just the act of receiving ashes, the act of coming to prayer, allows me to stop and to take stock of my faith life and my faith journey and what I can do to grow in it to become a better person and a better Catholic.
Many people were in attendance of Mass that day. People went in and worshiped like any other day, but came out a new person, willing to change for the religious season just by giving up one thing that needed improvement.
A nonviolence event took place in the Student Engagement Center last month. Preston Cobalt has more on the story.
Every community across the United States.
Last month, University of Incarnate students had the opportunity to create a message of peace by using their talents. Active Nonviolence, a pentagram shift to a more peaceful world, is an event to promote peace and love while dealing with violence around the world.
Every year, over 3,000 people die from gun violence in America. That could be homicide, suicide, unintentional shootings. We are doing everything we can to stop it.
It not only builds peace and prevent damages of violent conflict, the program includes a commitment in human dignity and developing relationships while recognizing that peace requires justice and justice requires peacemaking. By doing this, the University of Incarnate Word supports this event as they allow students to showcase their talents.
As a Catholic university, nonviolence is something that we hold high in our moral standards, and we just want to send out our thoughts and prayers for the victims and families of the New Zealand terrorist attack on the mosques.
Good morning. I'm meteorology student Janice Davila. Currently here at UIW, it's 67 degrees with a light wind coming from the east at 5 miles per hour and a humidity at 51%. Looking at the statewide temperatures, it's 60 degrees in Amarillo, a high down in Brownsville at 75, and San Antonio it's 67. We have the winds coming from the south moving up throughout the state, and it should get warmer throughout the day. Our satellite radar shows a low pressure system that started in San Francisco and has been moving south throughout Phoenix right now and has been settling there with a cold front, and it should be moving throughout there and moving towards San Antonio into Saturday, bringing some precipitation with it, and we should see some possibility of rain and thunderstorms into Saturday. Right now it's clear and sunny in San Antonio with just a little bit of clouds throughout the southern state into Brownsville. Looking at our futurecast, you can see that cold front moving out throughout the state in the next 2 days, Friday into Saturday. Most of the rain being in Abilene and Dallas area with a little bit of cloud coverage following with it, and the winds coming from the south, which is bringing that moisture from the Gulf as well. Our 7-day forecast shows those spring temperatures coming in the next few days, being the first week of spring, but Saturday with that 40% chance of rain due to that cold front and those possibility of thunderstorms still in those spring-like temperatures. But Saturday into Monday, or Sunday into Monday, we have those summer type temperatures, 80 into 83, but those chances of rain start dissipating into 20%. And then Monday back to spring, 74 into 75, 10% chance of rain both days, but look, sunny and clear on Tuesday. Your work week starts out great. On to Tuesday and Wednesday, back to 75, but we have another cold front, should be coming from the north, dry, and just a small temperature decrease this time. It shouldn't be anything like the weeks prior. So 83 to 74, nothing dramatic, just a light breezy jacket, nothing too bad. With a low of 53, sounds great. Hope you all are enjoying your week and into your weekend. Now for UIW Entertainment.
Greetings, Cardinals, and welcome to UIW Entertainment, where we keep you updated on what's happening in our campus and around the beautiful San Antonio area. I'm your host, Denzel Gresham. I hope everyone had a great spring break, but before it began, our campus held the annual Party Gras event. Here's Jacob Martinez with more.
UIW hosted the annual Party Gras celebration this past Tuesday, March 5th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Pod, which is located on the lower level of the Student Engagement Center. UIW students were able to enjoy complimentary drinks and snacks.
So the purpose of this event is to just bring cultural diversity and to teach the students, that there are different cultures out there, such as at Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
The Party Gras celebration was filled with fun activities such as pool game contest, video games, photo booth, and of course, lots of beats.
A bit in school, but I never really knew what it was about, but since I got here, it's lived up to all my expectations. It's been fun, there's been hats, fancy dress, parties, the beads, it's got the whole thing, so it's been great.
The Mardi Gras celebration offered t-shirts, masks, food, and many prizes. Students were able to have fun, engage with one another while enjoying the Party Gras spirit. For UIW TV, Jacob Martinez.
Thank you, Jacob, for that wonderful story. Our campus events don't stop there. Our UIW Symphony group kicked off the spring semester with a concert here on campus. Here's Alejandro Jimenez with more.
The UIW Wind Symphony kicked off their spring concert season with the concert entitled Testimonials. The concert pushed the student musicians to rise to new levels of skill with their song selection.
From Leonard Bernstein to some modern composers like Joni Green, who are notorious for writing some pretty difficult music.
The concert served as a finale to a recruiting tour which visited local high schools.
We've been living in close quarters for the past few days on tour.
We went and performed at Taft High School over in the Northside ISD, Southwest and Southwest Legacy High School in the Southwest ISD, and down the street at Alamo Heights High School.
The Wind Symphony is a top-tier band at UIW. Students are constantly challenged with new music and a new level of difficulty.
I've practiced before and usually after our rehearsals and also in between my other classes because it's been a significantly harder music.
The concert was a resounding success, but when asked about a favorite piece, there was no question as to which it was.
I'm looking forward to our last piece, Chester by William Schumann.
Chester, it's our last piece of music.
My favorite piece tonight was Chester. I love that piece.
The concert season has only just begun, so be sure to check out their second concert on April 17th in the Bennick Music Center Concert Hall. With UIW TV, I'm Alejandro Jimenez.
Thank you, Alejandro. If you would like to come to one of our UIW Symphony concerts, make sure to check out our UIW events calendar at uiw.edu. Captain Marvel was released on March 8th, which is perfect for Women's History Month. Here are our officers, Nani and Hannah, with your Cardinal Red Star movie review.
Captain Marvel is an origin story where we learn a lot more about Fury and the beginning of the Avengers. Welcome to your Red Star movie review. My name is Nani. And I'm Hannah. And today we're reviewing Captain Marvel.
This movie takes place in the 90s when Blockbuster was still a thing. This female superhero warrior is battling intergalactic evil and also figuring out who she really is with the help of Fury. Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, tries to bring to light secrets of her past life while trying to stop a war.
This action-packed, humorous film is a great watch for family and friends, especially if you were into the Avengers. Trust me, it all ends up making sense. Plus, a female superhero is great for Women's History Month.
Oh yes. Another thing I enjoyed was the humor and the woman representation throughout the film. I enjoyed getting to know Fury a lot more and the beauty of filmmaking and bringing to life another Marvel comic. Plus, I feel like this film really tied the knot with the Avengers. I thought it was a pretty good movie, great for family, friends, and superhero fans. To me, there was a balance, great for those who just got into Marvel and for those original comic fans.
For me, the movie ran a little flat, but I think it has to do with the characters themselves. Don't get me wrong. There were some really great cinematic moments, especially the relationship between Fury and Carol. I think one of the reasons we felt the movie was flat was because from 2008, when we were in phase 1 of MCU, the origin story mode, we have seen so many great and dynamic origin films, and to go back to their original formula may have left the audience wanting just a little bit more. And I also think the characters didn't read as well because they really went into their military identities. Other than that, the cinematics and special effects were top notch, and the antagonist's role was spectacular. Overall, a really great and informative film for the MCU. It definitely got us prepared to watch Endgame.
According to the Tomato Meter in Rotten Tomatoes, this film is certified fresh at a 79%.
In our Red Star rating campaign, Mara receives a solid 4.5. Thanks for watching.
Tell us what you would like us to watch next in our social media. My name is Nani.
I'm Hannah.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Thank you, Nani and Hannah. If you watch Captain Marvel, let us know what you thought about it on social media at UIW TV. Now, let's get to something juicy. Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez are finally officially engaged. After 2 years of dating, Rod finally popped the question during a romantic vacation at the Bahamas. Congratulations to the Lovebirds. And Missy Elliott continues to make history. She's becoming the first female rapper to be part of the Songwriters Hall of Fame. And now, she's the first female hip-hop artist to receive a doctorate from Berklee College of Music. Congratulations. Well, Cardinals, that's it for your entertainment scoop. I'm your host, Denzel Gresham. Don't go anywhere. Alejandra Tamayo has you covered with UIW Sports.
Hey Cardinals, welcome to UIW TV Sports, where we update you on the UIW athletic highlights. I'm your host, Alejandra Tamayo. To start off, we're taking you to the diamond for the UIW baseball team. Be advised, Cardinals, UIW plays in-state rival, the Texas Longhorns, on March 26th, with the first pitch at 7 p.m. at Wolf Stadium, right here on campus. If you haven't purchased your special Pavilion ticket package for only $50, you better get it before they sell out. It gives you admission access and all-you-can-eat hamburgers and hot dogs plus more. Come on out and show your UIW support. The team currently stands 12-9 overall and 2-4 in conference play. The Cardinals are in the top 25 in numerous categories. They lead the nation with 13 sacrifice flies, ranked 18th in the nation, with 14 double plays, ranked 23rd nationally, with a .302 batting average and with 164 total hits. That ranks us 24th in the nation. The UIW men's tennis team is keeping up with the winning. Their overall record is 7-4 with no conference game to date, but conference play will begin March 31st, 11 a.m. against Nicholls State, right here at our beautiful campus at the Maverick Tennis Center. The Cardinals are 5-0 at home. The next tennis match is Friday, March 22nd versus Arizona State in Waco, Texas. The UIW women's tennis team seems like it's playing increments of 4. Now the team currently has 4 victories and 8 defeats. The Cardinals started off slow with 4 straight defeats, but then bounced back with 4 straight victories. But unfortunately, we're back to 4 straight defeats. But UIW is looking to change that, and our next match is Saturday, March 23rd at 3 p.m. against Southland Conference opponent Southeastern Louisiana University in Beaumont, Texas. First, let's give a huge UIW shout out for the first Division I All-American in track and field school history, Saray Alexander. She's ranked 7th in the nation in the long jump, which has garnered her All-American status, and she was named Southland Conference Indoor Female Athlete of the Year. Keep up the hard work, Saray. With the rollout of the outdoor season, UIW hosted the UIW Spring Break Invite. For the meet, the Cardinals were dominant. UIW took first place in 21 of the 36 events, including an impressive 17 victories in 24 track events. The Cardinals women delivered a masterful performance across the track, taking first place in 7 of 8 events. And the men put together another dominating performance, winning 6 of their 8 events. Great job to the women's and men's track and field teams. Well, there you have it for your UIW Sports Update. For UIW TV, I'm your host, Alejandra Tamayo.
Do you want to know the works of a film set? Don't worry. Films Club got you covered. Here's Maggie Ramirez with more on the club.
Yeah, they're making it into a movie.
I didn't know that.
Film Club is an organization run by current students who hope to inspire other filmmakers. Students gather every week to learn the works of making a movie.
We like to help out those expand their creativity and pretty much doing film.
Members of the club gain experience working on an actual film set. They've made 2 short films and submitted them to multiple competitions and even won an award.
I guess if you really have an idea, you really want to make movies or be a part of the club, then just do it, because we're all excited to make movies regardless. We're excited to be a part of something bigger.
Film Club has meetings every Friday at 3 in AD 271. For more info, contact Kyle Gonzalez. For UIW-TV, I'm Magdalene Ramirez.
Earlier in the broadcast, we asked you what you did during spring break. Here are some of our submissions. It seems like everyone had a busy spring break.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of that time off that you have. Well, that's it for this week. Tune in next time for more news and entertainment up and around campus and SA Local. Have a great weekend.